Hello, my name is Emily Beynon and I'm one of the solo flute players of the Concertgebouworkest. I joined the orchestra back in 1995, so that's nearly 25 years, and every single day, week, month has been a great pleasure and privilege. Aside from the orchestra, I perform quite regularly in chamber music or as a soloist, and I love teaching. I'm a visiting professor at the Royal Academy of Music in London, and in 2009, together with Suzanne Wolf, we established the Netherlands Flute Academy. So these last few weeks have been difficult for all of us. But for the orchestra, we miss not only one another, but we realise, I think many of us, to what extent we really miss the audience and the connection that sharing our music means. But I want to make sure that something good and lasting comes out of these strange and difficult times as well. And so I've launched an online tutorial series on YouTube when every week I'll post a film about a piece or an aspect of flute technique. And I hope that that will help and be of interest to flute players. So in these days at home, realizing how much I miss the audience, I've taken to various new ventures using modern technology. I've recorded various films on the a cappella app, where you can record a flute trio or quartet, quintet, sextet, all by yourself, playing all the various different parts, and then the app cleverly puts them together. So in my practice room now, I've got a bass flute out, I've got an alto flute, I've even got a piccolo, which only comes to light a couple of times a year. And I've had some fun and some frustrating hours of recording silly things for a cappella. For any flute player, the highlight of the Matthew Passion must be the Aus Liebe aria, the most gorgeous aria for soprano and flute, accompanied by two cor anglais. What's difficult about this piece is to strike the balance between, of course, to an extent, it's a soloistic piece. There are only four of you performing, and yet finding a sound which fits the humility of the text. The text says it all. Out of love, my Saviour, who knows nothing of sin, will die for me. So it's filled with love, with humility, and with the pain that is to come. All those appoggiaturas which Bach uses, the dissonance, which I think represent the pain to come, the pain that Jesus Christ will suffer and the pain of his loss, and yet the gift that he gives through love, through that suffering and through his death. It's also quite tricky to get the balance between the intense concentration that you need and yet maintaining a level of concentration through 2.5 hours. Some years I follow the German text in all the rehearsals very to the letter, and I sit with an English translation. I sit maybe sometimes with a score to follow what's going on. And sometimes I choose to rather let it all wash over me. And in the same way, the religious content, some years I find myself absolutely overwhelmed by the significance, the religious significance of the Matthew Passion, of the Passion time, and of Bach's connection to his religion. And other years, I just take it as being beautiful music for what it is. And I have to say that it's a kind of annual tradition that I watch The Life of Brian sometime soon after performing the Matthew Passion to keep life in balance. So even though I would normally play this aria on a wooden flute, I don't have that at home, so I'll play you a little bit on my gold flute. So what do you think? Shall I record all 4 parts next week on a cappella and post that here on Facebook? Let me know.